nti so contract be so na aka 2 months a omo stress o be terminate contract no apebe foforo akwa na so wo contract existing one ombe ka che o say either so be bobo o be tena fia me atua oka ana say o be terminate contract na akọ nti we na akoye coach no
information ya dey man
boss information
information but you say you find a nice way
okay
yeah. So just say take a decision
take decision on the players already into ba na communicate am now say aje so position on there mpanyimfo catch
position say would you agree
position in say they say account contract 2 months and now 1 year would you agree for termination and I say obetena fie ni atua woka
da bi obianga
boss me say you ra ho no ma
obetena fie ni atua woka
yes minimum one of the players aka 1 year on a contract yes suggest man either termination and I say be paying off within 1 year no but mobile ma Kotoko now after 1 year no quasi free yes one of the players.
Okay. So neso another batch. Me was me fan said the all can sanity.
Yes.
Because me need.
About so say are they dangerous?
I don't have any reason to doubt.
Are they dangerous? Woman and me picking information. They say there are some of the players coaches say on to many omo nya adwuma. Management see players in international and show mo.
Masa mamu go for confusion bia.
Oh there be a boss. E wo ho.
Na what a penalty o. Ti. Chema tunti. Me dem me masem kan. Se penalty na se. Near Frewa. The assumption is that ban abo podada.
In the case of player in the case of
when you are going to use the panel, now there's a decision on you and you no more you say we there obeko we the coaches wonko we there oma fa ho plan that they have their list before them. Me sure so it be the yellow, it be the red, it be the into almost one position. Now what's those sanity?
Oh, in the case of some players, yeah, make idea. Emuache. I must say,
Emuno chair before the player.
Emune chair before the player because say
when almost
say boss meeting no more. There be omun can or them who into your massa players in massa meeting be because omun take decision in me. See say no coach no. Oh, Debbie. Debbie. There are some of the also say coach, mechanics standing in isolation as the head of the technical team.
I didn't try.
Because on only decision or communicating my players,
So the time no continue any
Marty was.
Also, there's a template.
Okay.
Season a berry. Mpenyimfo atnase.
Evaluation
they've taken decision on every single player.
Okay.
The Solomon Carter or no dear coach, what do you think? Now Mpenyimfo counting a fagene.
Yeah.
And then they will take a decision on them, on him. And you are feina in na dane twema me ntwe any debi. Yes, sorry no atiase yes e be mena ko be ko ye ntiase a mamu man go as a coach nkwa na ebi o sase we abada
senka meeting your share players
mamu man go yet ze de
debi
coach ogum nkwa na epa mo
oh debi say there
I've seen that elsewhere. Enye coach no eye Kotoko including man obi na obeti maka so nka ho
but say dey nyina so ye gitum say
sa na mrebi mu ye de on beka say coach na ne top player no
Debi say dey omo di 2 min nyina ma no
debi say e ono nko akwa o ka so se penalty o panel na to na se ne say ye nyina na afa adwene si ebesiam de ebesi obi ye nyina ya asem
okay
collective responsibility obi anwane nana gondomboada ama o ka ho ima uko unko yo ka ho akoto team de o ka ho coach ne ka ho nti de wa watena player watena ne no enye coach na setena omu nyina na setena wa yese kɔ no omu nyina na se kɔ menti ase no
na de onko no eno so omu nyina na ase gyina baabi
yeti e bi asolo ase me betimi aba mpanyimfo tena ase a omu nyina no enko ba nkromu
okay
by the end of the day
they are on very chair
conclusion enti ano de nipa obi wo beka so oh boy me hwe no a kema no one season akobeti coach there bi sem na me na training
ontimi
o man 10 years squad de be back and forth they will arrive at a conclusion at a point
okay
enti mo bia amfa asem nso bia ma uze nkofo e prosper no no nko a all of them
But boss, when you're worrying, man.
Say
Coach Akofa player last season. Next season, we na coach so intimi sa. Worry no.
Remember examples. And I broach the Bamunka.
Oh, that is a broche can by Ghana Hano. Oh, say difference. I know where the name said to say last season, coach by no. Say they also new coach in Nkwa. A reported 17 players and a bar Kotoko. 17.
Omunyina de buy.
Omunyina de buy. Say in the season 9 day, ye 11 every Kotokum. Ebi beba be kan ho and we are very certain
they have
the difference between ye abrochire no abrochire na den so benya team so mo yes mass recruitment ne mass exodus no entansi
approach was bad, all of them from the
worrying
from Penino down to all of them
worrying
maybe the end say omatwa nya ba ko na mom twa nya ba
and some players in na UTS kan e mom
matches and mom ko hia panel Oforizigi Shadrack Ado Yaya Dauni Samola Samoana na Benyamwa Prince Adesa Ishak Fuseni Richmond Opoku Rocky Jamna Richmond Lamti. Okay, omune ne omoko. Yeah. Na nini na mu no. Na mo hwe aso nim bia ha me. Players bi wo hwa in the course of the season. Amanfo bo machia na we omunya de na omunya de.
Pamom so
amo on say sade no na ntolo.
Asa boss say boss first 11 we there. First 11 we there. Make me stick me neck out for Mube 8 last season na Kotoko generally na performance na nya de but Emeka say average.
Prosper say I never thought of leaving Kotoko. It never crossed my mind. I knew things were going to turn around and I knew it was the circumstance around the team that made the environment not friendly and joyous. Okay, the reason why you are taking these decisions. Say now you are getting close to a lifeline because we now far
and some far yes.
And the kakra chairman.
I say person control team.
National Chapter Committee of House of Focus apologized to supporters of the club amid their shambolic performance. I don't know supporters for apologize.
Leadership no say also more leadership no mum
why what was their role? I'm a team na apologize. Did they take decisions for the team?
Debbie.
They are anymore.
They are doing that on behalf of the board.
Did you buy the players?
Debbie.
Una 2 players. Una higher selection. Una kofaku. Uko patch say ubi afro.
So to ubusa legit questions wow.
Solo Cobra ni en trust today.
Okay boss.
Yen nim koma e de be boa mrantie ne wo mo solo tie bi menko.
Me nyanko.
Se see our certificate kura e de.
Mr. Otuo.
Mami ka say about question. Ti.
It's you.
Nipa dodo na Ghana for especially yen. Me bu so asema. Obetimi aka say me nya no.
No, okay.
Obetimi aka say o question na kura achia. Obetimi aka say yes, no. Into people so asema you are it's a phone tell us me catch you. It's a phone call. I don't know why people expect people to pick calls.
Yeah.
Senior, una wo decide self person from 950 956. I can decide to pick it because you don't know what I'm doing at 956.
Yeah.
Untimi fa wo pese e bia wo te wa wani nka and about 10 p.m. Until my main friend will be. Oh, friend, I better change now for me. Why didn't you pick?
Go over friend 10 times.
Yes.
Continuously.
I don't know friend from sir. My son has a friend.
Boss, I know the way the man answer. Me na ma hwese bia menye mo.
That's your man. Nanu musa. Chairman was all degree in every month and a diploma. And you never be bro.
But me dey me sure say besum.
Me
was certificate back in education.
Education.
Yes.
Free school bang.
University of education the boss. Ya can win ba na University of Education win ba from a honum.
And anybody na apia menka.
There be winning back. There be say no more ye appear is all mine Amstead. And only run autonomy. Yes.
And two winning back.
Yes, education. And I'm a war.
Two was a guy teacher.
Teaching. The Messao certificate me in accounting.
Martin was me a bank and all boa. Well, went to out the tiam.
There be someone say yeah the any day. Aban boy ho kan mum ya ne pa de kire no. Ai.
E come be so akọ Australia agusua.
Okay.
Opportunities about Australia papa abe so go school. Nti eno na be say the meet do edi anim ikira manfo. To bia muntie. Where we school we SHS, where we D opportunity about Australia. So lo nim say ekwa wa pa o.
Pa.
If you Australia, what's no crowd?
Matana hopa.
Okay, Jenny Express Group for an ebedi nkomo. Ye ka credibility. Say unu obi e deal so person oboa na otu kwan ko school. Ko sra obi ko ye adwuma ne ade a. Me de omu na minim. To frame bia me because as for Express Group there, make me recommend it. Ma nya de aye taye. Aha, na papa na ni some oboati anake de oboati. Charles Boati.
Yeah.
What's Australia hodo? She obi o so odi nipa be ko school be wono mo nko school ni bi da. Tu kromo oni mo. Na na obi ba asem ye travel and tour bi na mpese na mse masa wo se on go nko abruchi do. Na wo be do obi akwa abruchi. Me hwe no na ba ku so am hu no container bi mu. O container bi no odi ade asa animu no so odi nipa kwa abruchi. Ya mo obi anada obi okroma. Chief Australia opportunities to say.
Yo, when me fa kwan we so achia yete for ni ahwefo nyina me giri say once in a week ade we aye no ma public education pa eboa entina education ba ko aye eboa public ni nyina ne say obi wo ha opeso okosua ade me say amanfo bebere ate Canada, US, UK but oka Australia aye o mo say ase baby bi aten ho afiri wi ase ho kra but boss me call Australia na who say open one of the advanced country in the world untimi nyi Australian film especially omo city ba ko e friend Melbourne it has become the most beautiful city in the world for even 5 consecutive time and you study Australia na just say one of the developed country so per se ukosua de untimi enyi mfiri mu enti na nyame adom nyase bia makoridi na make matena ho for almost 3 years esua ade yes esua ade ho na open country omo bibia eye on point Australia
na ho brofo de kan ho
brofo nko well one language and say Canada kra part of it can French and to be ho oko Australia say he on say there's another country in Europe a friend Austria and they are na bibiri good they are no much say Australia there is a continent and a country on its own now in fact very developed in terms of education se o utie me na se o hweye na ebia wonim ba bi kura obetimi pese okosua de a me recommend Australia as at 2017 na omo minimum we ye adwuma an hour na omo ma $18 per hour.
Wow.
It is a nipa na ko school onko school fa ne say onye wadwuma nko ade a 1 hour the minimum
normal US dollars ibi normal Australia
$4
dollars
na it is Canadian dollars so also Australian dollars but no cry as at 2016 international can ka say best 25 and now more dollar no exchange almost 12 1 Australian dollar here almost 12 cedis 12 Ghana cedis and adwuma so ewo ho pa but the way almost ya structure omo you know it is Canada but when him the anti-crime me move from Australia to Canada now him say Canada there omo twia ka we adwuma o ha
and the Canada was what na kakra
oh Canada so matena ho now him say bia
yes all do ka so do bi we kwa abrochire ni kwa nti agi achinye o
papa baby ameka ni nyina no nyame
adom so
adom
kwa abrochire da
solo me do kwa abrochire
bia
na no ase
solo me
Sam na na se ne ko Belgium enwe mu jesa anwa no ama ya ma ye dwendwene ho okay.
Yeah. This week, I think say you're taking Australia. You're basically educating the public on Australia. Okay. I think say I'm out for be great. Me friend, me say what we are doing here no ebo mopa because we be where you're confused. He doesn't even know what to do. What Australia? I say Australia cry hin a war. Ho betimi akusua de dekeke. Omo so sa usua de wi ya omo be ma work permit. Australia nko ani country obese otena 20 years cry betimi. Omo de omo say wote ho na you affiliated to a school ebia wo ho na why diploma wi na so person sa ko school bi mu ka ho a omo be renew visa amount na wote ho ti bi mutimi ye adwuma saa na wo ko no school o wie diploma na certificate bi a obetimi ya still ombe ma na yede but ene no kura new thing na mode aba ne say o ma ye ne say we usua de wo ye degree kura wo ha omo ma what we call postgraduate work permit.
Okay.
Until we now pesa wotena ho esua de and one thing is omo pe more accountants omo be or accounting background computer science
solo and then the odia here for foreign news
computer science any nurses any teachers and is all this background now with me ko school ho there and you wie ya ombema postgraduate work permit after the postgraduate work permit now so mo pe won ntino omo be ma opipese obetimi atena ho na wo de aye adwuma
yes ba yes obuwa yes awo ododo ano
Australia de me say makọ Canada matena Canada na matra Australia open country awoni ho kese aye Australia ya omo
na Ghana aduane ho na obi se onya Ghana nti
eno na edene kakra
yempase tomre
Ghana aduane ne de ya
na ogosua de aduane ye
but no kra no oko Chinese market ya obenya beans so obenya beans
ni gari ni ho
gari de ni ho but omo ho no
gobefo no
se nyame adom nyame Ghana for no kra de bebre ko ho obi tie mi no Australia no pe oko the Church of Pentecost wo ho a obo se omo pon asori Ghana for no eton kokko
ne solo a wo pa asori de wo kwa wo bre
obetimi anya kokko ba re nyina ya
okay but any express group ne din komo mo de say admissions open school akọ o de fa certificate a obi abra scholarship ne ade o mo kwan fa so a ye be kire no ahwe o mbe boa wa mo anya visa tickets a de tu kwan o mo kwan abeto ticket na ne bo nya din bebre o mo skills bi osa ti Canada or US or UK or Ireland Japan Australia na de yedi Australia onko na no ye kasa fa Canada kwan abefa so akọ nsọrọ ni ade aye trotro IELTS ne SAT GMAT ne de keke ka ho nyina omo wo ho no mo branches o enye de container ni ya mi hu no hayi we omo Accra Kumasi kra de omo offices ye mi no nkran say ka so aye nkran mate se ho ba bi so mo ya nya office ho na bi wo East Legon ho e bi wo Sunyan Takrade Tamale Kofodua ho nyina maduru
ho e wo ho pa
sanity enti so bi say na adwuma te a na chese enikwa otukumase na ote enka de a labor asafo labor runabout udu apagya tikeke obon se omo ho na afi airport runabout omo ho omo number no ye de betutudwa bia na obi isi Africa mu onti na ada ye bia se be bo number na ntem na bi obu a usi ya ano trotro na eko enti obetimi afre wo mo troto wo de tro teacher for na mo use school aban posu mo amatro ade as a licenser o matro so he na wi so still ya postu mo nipa bibre
ye de ni bi no say yanko teacher training colleges
ye
de just say yan apply no ma fine
eye na de wom ne say omo wi school tifie no senior ade ba ko wo mo ho
okay
omo timi didi kama pa omo happy boys na omo wi school training college nursing ko ni ade no munya posting no omo style bi timi combine nuane bi no mi bi a share fridge mu
say o ma doso next phone crowd I think 2024 crowd as so fi this year be can
big opportunity say over 055 555 0067 055 555 0067 and 024 900 0448 024 900 0448 Say why am qualify Australia dey?
Yeah, anti senior mechano obi a or certificate bia.
By say kwa wa pa.
Ekwan wa ehode ekwan wa.
So tina prima be 15 hours kwa
yes,
don.
ebo kra be dependent. Sometimes it me 24 hours kra.
It was seems the bra be do chances every. Say play mu na ate.
It depends. So ultimate fire merit there do be ko Dubai, maybe from Dubai to Australia straight. And okra no be spend the 18 hours.
Wow.
So but okay say fan the short.
And no mama say kwa ye ma for no krom pa no.
Yeah, but a whole boy especially nkora na say bi o ma we senior high school no. Me call hon me say one of the peaceful country. Man te krase obi atweto abo bi da. And a hono omo system ni ye adwuma omo mra no so ye adwuma nti hojo. Nti say wo ba bi na de ne kɔ hɔ a say nipa ne kɔ so. Yes, so mo to say you can't compare to US. Okay. So peaceful. Wow. So peaceful pa.
But sikano.
Yes, enti adesua.
Nipa be bra so record mo friend na asem a wo kan come is go first ka we way.
Enti ya na bebre o kan adesua na ye ade kese ama wo mo. But sometimes be a wo visit kra e ka wo bobo ansa na waduru ho no. Adesua na de ne kra e fo chen no. Enti de o ma ye o mo country ni se o mo nim se obesua ade. O mo nka se betwe fees ni nyina. Enti be a office no the obedi kan twia no e be a 10%.
No twia.
No watwia. Na wakɔ hɔ nso mama work permit. Enti utimi ye adwuma ye besa ma kwan bi a 3 months long vac ya ni nyina obetimi di aye adwuma ti dia na ye kan se okɔ bia online na akɔ check o mu fees se bia o be $20,000 in dollars a year e bia bebo hu but so we adwuma o na we student kra na we ho you can get $3,000 $4,000 a month so ya obetimi asave the atria fees. I think I didn't go with scholarship but I was able to pay my fees with ease. So a board macra de beer day ebefie eka ho enti a mesika no enhunu de eka nyina ne so obetimi atwia kakra na wokwa de aka na waye adwuma kakra de atwia we school no so na mama postgraduate work permit ya obetimi de aye wadwuma afi kakra odi twia office wanya ne nyina na se bosia akra na abokọ ya obetwia wade enti Australia de one of the best country obetimi akushia
there's almost a September year bi
yes to almost September
process no ne ya
start process ne ene ya enti your education we this week no ebeboa pa obi a opese empo opese o ko visit
ya wo bia organ atin ye o
good yeah
akola no we no bu also SS no na one pass nyina
good
me busan for question e ma omo obu a say English o say maths bi we no
yeah
chemati se utwa ni nya maths nkwana wanya ti se no be ne den
okay into schools ni go
yi D5 and D7
schools ni bi o what we call foundational courses into be akoye masters kra na wanya pass ya on betimi a isa sanka be ni bi 2 years no on the be 5 months be day near they prepare and san was start to main course so ko degree na bia wase no ensheda enya on be mo aye be 3-4 months your friend of foundational good e wo krum ho nti be do na wo ho na why yes and 2 years and was start to bachelor degrees na ankasa aye day
I come last 3 questions
okay.
I'm the way na airbus
okay
nipa bibri ba wo so ye ho sa na be ndem ha adwene because calls I mean and messages na eba and here and then nipa be ba hododo
yeah
enti yeah sa no we na den okay so branches na doors
good a doors na
even kwa airport run about ni bi mraliba
and I buy office work keke ya training ya chambers ya chamber 1 2 3 4 the chamber 1 be omo deal with UK applications ya training wo mo any question ya efa UK hu bia na okwa o betimi ade aboa bia chamber 2 so deal with US chamber 3 deal with Australia and for Canada and ya prepare ya consultant ne say country bia opese wo ku bia no boss de ya pese ya de boa Ghana nyina ne say ya mpese akwantu ebeye huhu and secondly good secondly mpesa kontu nso beye se we akwaji misika e de adwane enti de ye no obi wa on te ase but it's a public education and I educate amanfo ti office say wo Ghana nyina de maka kire me consultant ni nyina ne say obi aba ho for consultation a ye ngini sika because ye boa Ghana say we gi me sika de adwane we aye me say
nyina e obi ba office o day one na
metwe sika wo de oba wo se wo me pese me ko Australia e kwan be na me fa so aye dey ye kire mu a e free obi na obetimi aka se wo ba your office for
ba we na akwa betimi a chede o kire mu no kakra na mu
anokura mu nye but for the past 4 years kire sa but they can say it's better for you to obi ka say be say if you are not informed you'll be deformed, but after information your life will be transformed. Good. So it takes information for your life to be transformed. Obi wa opesu otukwan but he knows nothing about baby opesu oyede
and go for some more kwa edu kakra school sam no na just say ya anko school ya your magazine ni Central Market here so you pese ekobi da wo ba na school sa almost so
okay enti most at times no bi wo ha na busuani kra wo Australia ya wo koduru ha o kwan obefa so amana yede enya krata enti o musa na betimi aye what we call visit visa.
Okay.
Almost babia. Ebetimi aye aboa wo mo. But on say Ghana na bebre obo also work permit because bi wa sabio Ghana hakura na wo no. Oni adwuma so oni certificate bia be man adwuma wa ha. Enti omo ba na wotu omofo bi wo ha obetimi di school akwa say work permit na me yede me penti ya na ed ne no na many people have capitalized it.
The answer the omumra number ni nie. We amomfre ebeko offices digina 055 555 0067 055 555 0067 024 900 0448 024 900 0448 Chief Ndidia na ya dey sorry so
eti dia ye ka twato nyina
invite o mo so ebitimi ba obu say madam be invite so mra you say madam for try guswa ye bompa ene ma be fei enti o mo so de na
o mo nyina enti akwantu de express group si ba bia pese okubia sa wo de ye kra ye top pese okudi holidays so obi ama invitation unnim de obeye bi kra na visa no wa betimi aye but nema obekeka esi animo no unhu si bia obeye obaya so ye hwa ebetimi a kire wo kwan a obeye dai obefa so enti de meka twato nyina ne se nyame adom express group abase ye beboa Ghana fo nyina enti ne mabaha me educate the public so person wutu kwan a we na obeye a obefa so ye offices no ewo almost all the regions in Ghana. It is open for all of you. What the bra consultation no free. Say bibi achiro so when invitation unhu de obeye obi ji usika bi as what do to kwan baby or do kokora no nim akwan a ode ofa so oba ni nyina ye be kire say nyame adom yanso ye betimi aye part na asumdwie abagana the person ye ne say for the next 5 years so we pursue to kwan express group will be a household name ya oba nipa no benya ni daso obenya confidence enya gidie se sika kra no wotwe a nya de a obetwe ama na yekwa na yetimi aboa Ghana fo nyina because akonto de bible mu nyina na ebi mu ye de ewo ho amanfo tu kwan but to travel the right way no na eya na eye enti
yeah that's it madam fo bi o kaswa so person e back Australia and so I'm just say one friend number no yes I can office in Chiran no akwa and one day one friend number
no better
ne ban on kwade we university
perfect
no so person koye na masters Australia ti akwanya wo ho
e wo ho pa
one friend number no sikana papa phone mwadi ade niema bi ye niema no momwa nkwala no na mbo nkokrom ne behwemo na bibia aye fine obi so aware obeso ne yire ko Dubai.
Okay, and also
you
bet me one easy within 1 week on benya mo visa.
Dubai holiday.
Na they could do holiday no Dubai.
Let's approaching the gumu dem ho. Akase. Amount for be no money way. Chematin na onya abeko. Australia, Japan. Chematin ho wan. Japan Japan we kwa em Japan burgers so much if you dase. Yeah, dase ya. Me nkomo no su guso a.
Guso pa.
Bia be fa nti me be chiro ni aye. Na ye pe bia ko na. I Zoro. I Peviaco. I near Madam, but 20 me back 2 minutes.
I say minty.
I ever say Kubina, say, okay. So the young express group near Tay Woman Cano.
Yeah.
Express group. Woman dear. Say a cancer. I didn't so obey and say obey to me. I endorse will be or say or your travel and a talk. I don't usually do that, but these guys, me in the last few years today, I went to a kid to be a metubia. I'm a facilitating man. And yes, he can say, what's about what means will be can be that. Say, oh, call
free consultation.
About a quent to Munsem, also dear bra.
Yeah.
Just walk to the office. Na catch on them, Besame call US, Besame call Canada. No mun take you through, Nenyanti asie. Come a bukata for no go juicy kabia. Oh, Quanum Kanjan. Supapa and San Wako. So one no go baby cry unya lack. Num Kanjan, and never boapa. Very safe, refreshing. Now, amount numerous benefits in the body. Sanity. Kanjan yenny ma be. A dance and the damutibi. Aha. Nti meba be dia dance in bebre o kanjen ho dia che mobile phrase 0241 449191 mo ya mo pensuel bi no 0241 449191 teacher for na impost mu dan mo nko bia na Australia akra de okwa no anu no benyan abofo nkola ni bia church o ma de sa 0550 833 no ya ashtown number no. Okay, solo
boss. Hisense, Daoud Herbal Hospital, ne Bosheba Electrical. So one time I kwama on it. Na ye den sem no aba ene anope kakra bi na fe dwumadie no atoa so ede amamo na ukọ Hisense showrooms ni nyina omato apete oman Ghana mu anti ukọ no wukọ na wakoje eye o chest freezer, air condition, television, refrigerator, wukọ no wakoje washing machine, woje o o gas cooker, o steam water dispenser, and home appliances ni nyina bi omu showrooms and I would do any tre Accra your branches bebre ho afa Kumase ye obi ewa haman kesim takra de takwa obuasi koforidia hohoi sunyane techiman ene tamale ukọ ho a ubenya Hisense showrooms no na oni omu edika subom to free line no eye 0302 55 0000 0302 55 0000 Daoud Herbal Hospital enso se bra enano pay na ya de bia ne wudi ase ne wudi edi unya no oba wo mu beboa na omo yi ede free order ama se de be ya ubenya hoden edi uduma wo do ani kirem ewo Kumase ejuso krapa old Metro FM building ho na Daoud Herbal Hospital ewo afa sahia sare so ewo so omo ho na oba no o the hypertension in ba ebeko o the stomach ulcer ba ebeko diabetes ebeko stroke ebeko low sperm count ebeko hepatitis ebeko syphilis ebeko afa infertility prostate cancer ni nyina Daoud Herbal Hospital etu ase e de amount 0244 886 437 0244 886 437 now only Daoud atwetwe enkomo. On that note enra UEFA Euro 2024 games mienu eba so ewo group F yadi kanka wansem se Turkey ese Georgia ekamiensa wo mu atimu baako na Adagula one man of the match ni goal enro say no ena wo hwe ni best goals epiem ewo round 1 no ebi ena eda screen so no enya no nkwa anwumre no Portugal ese omaya ni din Edi Czech Republic kamie no ema omo etimu baako a eno so e resulta etumi etoja ewo eyesa game ni mo na ena games wey ena eba so ewo Euro ni mo group A any group B game baako ena etoja 3 matches ena eba so 1 p.m. ewo Hamburg Croatia any Albania ebebo 3 p.m. and there be 4 p.m. ewo Stuttgart Germany, any Hungary host nation, Wamubebo, now face 7 p.m. Cologne, Eho and Scotland, wɔm Switzerland game no ɛno so etodwa ɛwɔ Euros ni ma no ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛfiri hɔ ɛba yɛde ma mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ dwumadie ne so na mame nkɔ no a game ni mo na record ahodo etodwa ɛwɔ Portugal ɔmo game ni mo no memfa ntodwa ɛmfa ɛma mo na deɛ tie ne sɛ no ada Portugal defender ni din Eti Lavran Kepler Lima Ferreira ni game na oboy no se the Euros no wokwa bako se mo no any the oldest player wa pie ewo UEFA European Championship mo 41 years ena Pepe wadi si akai edima Portugal mina eno any dieba Sasuna Turkey any Georgia game etoja no Adagula wanwa be the youngest player awashe go ewo ni debut European Championship mo wano abe surpass Cristiano Ronaldo ne record anada ho ese akwada wiswa what debut ewo Euros ni mo a wato atena na Ronaldo ene kuta sa record no 19 years 128 days ewo Euro 2004 ena Ronaldo eye sa record no enra Adagula at the 19 years 114 days just wa breaking record now. They said the Uko Euro Cinema Bako Semlo, Ekodi Ama Dagula, the youngest player. I watch a go. I want the debut game or Euro Cinema no, and some energy eba. Na Dagula, na game the banner here. What it to just say? The Madrid teammates be Enra almost sending the messages. Our phone so Ebon Abaso and Omonko coach and the day Eddie Carlo Ancelotti was here now Juan the coach. A friend on us other. You are doing so well, Koswa. Now you home no ball. A former take your Euros anymore. Was in a Niache Ahua. Esa Ubo tournament Cassia Bisaya. With teammates Ebeshon crying. Now what was a ball home day. And Samuel Takula. One and Swedi Etuja. Alta no Bois. Emma Teki. And we need Georgia game now. And also any day a free hall. Eba. Yakan Ronaldo record. No one some the actual. Say the Okuta record me and sa. Ewo Euros anymore. One only player was goals do Ewo Euros. One only player wabo matches do Ewo Euros. And one only player wabo competitions do UEFA European Championship. Ensia sa record nina ekutano nanra before say game ni beto jano and assess Fabregas. One Frank Lampard. One of them and Sametuja and Ronaldo na Fabregas there was in Ronaldo mentality ekutano no eya sonko kra na player beat so no e was in pempi unte hu say player ni fie kona nim sa still obobola what they ahode what otimi etumrika ye wo bontena eboa ema ni teammate we ni game was on side ehun bi owie and Lampard edi bi ato so efa Cristiano Ronaldo ehun.
He's one of the absolute greats, there's no question about that. He's 40 in February. He's older than you. Why are you not still playing?
Mentality. Mentality, really. No, he's fantastic.
I actually bumped into him on a holiday a few months ago. I was in the same hotel on the beach. Quickly put my T-shirt on. I had a nice picture with him. And I noticed he was going to the gym like twice a day with his personal trainer. Just shows you, his dedication to what he does. I may have been sipping a beer watching him, and give him a little ripple of applause as he walked back.
Entiano Lampard any says Fabregas the tuja Elfa Cristiano Ronaldo and why you didn't semno mamo ewo eye jumadi and so games mensa and etoja and then unim se England enche no mu second game etoja nyame ya mo chena and England game no eba so now we they quite unusual if you say Slavko Dalic where manager and Croatia national team no wachi Ediayen Central for Nina Sa say a quaya ye peja the 3 Lions of England no e was rododo no more Croatia the last 3 tournaments major our makano womo aje medals eomo was it 2018 World Cup womo silver 2022 World Cup omo bronze and a Nations League 2023 womo silver and so attention edema Croatia no enisro Esa England was a ball and no England boy and Croatia and a boy and Kabia Becca Swamasa. Then so England, oh yes, 3 points no Wamaje Entino Bibian Koda was a respecter Yadima teams no ewo Euros na form into anoni my Croatia there I was central for at the respect and so to me Edimana and me bacho running somewhere what it tuja ewo Euros anymore na game back kwa toja wabra Scotland any Switzerland Ebano and Andy Robertson or your captain Edimam Scotland what they are tuja send the team no and womu here action pa and omu here no mo dia win this game ni sa Euros no omu free mo anisa.
Talk is it's easy to talk about a game of football before or after the game, whatever you want, but it's not as easy to go out and do it, and that's what we have to focus on. We need action. Obviously there was a lot of talk after the game as well, a lot of people critical, and yeah, a lot of people probably from the outside couldn't wait to kind of dip into it, and yeah, so that's fine for them. They get paid to do that, and we respect that, but now we have to act. You know, we have to be on the pitch, and we have to do a lot better on the pitch, and that's what we're focused on. You know, like I says, I can talk about the game ahead tomorrow. You know, I could sit up here for hours and hours and talk about it, but it's not going to make much difference. We need to be confident that we can perform to our highest level, and if we do that, then I believe that we can cause.
Andy Robertson in Samoa de Banana pay for game woman and Switzerland about 7 p.m. and a sa game no eto Jamaica le Blues almost say na Kylian Mbappe ne winning na ekobu ye wabra almost game no woman Austria boy no and Didier Deschamps edi update neighbor na Deschamps dia to just tournament ni kona wie ya almost anymore ese Mbappe ebe kwakwaye surgery nemom games aka ewo Euros nim no wo mo bepe ese omudi mask ebe say Mbappe na wa cover na nim se de be ya ebe protecting ne hene no na watimi atoa Euros ni so a ensem afri di champ na so ya eba wo brekro na mu na Kevin Danso wonum ene Mbappe clash ye ma Mbappe enya inji no wo de atoja say oye sorry except Mbappe nya se prana enam ne so ene bae no ene nsemu Kevin Danso wono so adi to dwa ayedema mo e wo dwumadie ne so ye come the Three Lions almost say na player ni din Eddie Anthony Gordon wakasa e wo Euros ni mo na oni de o si coach ani din Eddie Carlo Ancelotti maybe atwa be coach Everton woni manager Eddie the Three Lions Gary Southgate one more similarities kakra.
People talk about Carlo as being a very warm man, so I just wondered if there are similarities between Carlo and Gareth.
Yeah, I would actually say so, because I'd say they're both very good man managers. They're very approachable. They sort of take the pressure off the football a lot. They're not too tense during sort of pre-match game and around training. They're always quite light-hearted, and I like that as a player, because if everyone's tense during training and we can all feel the pressure, because we're all nervous, we all feel pressure. So the more people can sort of make the environment comfortable, the better. And I feel like they're very similar in that way.
Anthony Gordon, someone also did to the funny manager, the Three Lions, and I found the former manager, no, me free Euros, Nimlam de Sanfo Fraba, Graham Potter, a former coach, at the Chelsea, and the Brighton and Hove Albion says so near Juma, reporter Banisa Enzo Maresca, Eja Leicester to Leicester, any Graham Potter, Wama Dinkomo Aqua, any more Chebia, Wama di Juma Diano, Ebe so run in San Roberto, at the Amomo, Wabrecrona Muna Joshua Kimmich, no, Ebotima Bayern Munich, Ewo, Bundesliga, and Monosudi Tuja, was it a say or ni Bayern? Our contract will see 2025 until contract never bana we no 1 year na adwen so de nani HM our club Vufrobia na wa kosi akan enti amomo our Bayern Munich asoye mame fan tuja except team no any Casemiro ne representative such a king komo nan ko mo peso mo fa no every Man United now Babeto so our Bayern Munich Bobo Comnanso yesin komo chicheno and you pay and unti and ama Casemiro season yi went to me uncle Sakai and from a Bayern omutimna and also a reporter e banano pay a demamo ewo eye dwumadie so maminko tennis mo na memfa we antuja ninya ni se Novak Djokovic or Serbian de ba ni se uko Serbia Olympic teamer wɔn di rem ɛwɔ Paris na yɛde owurade di county tennis a ɛbɛkɔ so Olympic Games nim no Novak Djokovic wɔbɛgyina ɛsi akan ɛde ama ɔman ne din ɛde Serbia no ɔhɛ ne mo ɛsɛ ɔbɛnya the first Olympic gold medal ɛnso hɔ a ɛno ɛyɛ die free ɔba ɛde ma mo ɛwɔ dwumadie ne so ɛwɔ Chelsea asoɛyɛ reporter ba ɛne sɛ Mikhailo Mudryk obetumi afiri Chelsea team ne mo ne nyina ne sɛ ɛkwan a Chelsea ɛne Michael Olise ɛdi nkɔmɔ no ɛkamea sɛ player ne so Olise ba playing time ho bɛyɛ den ɛdi ama no enti ne reps ahyɛ ase atwetwe nkɔmɔ ɛsɔn bɛyi player no ɛfiri Chelsea bobo kɔn mu ɔde n'ani akyɛm ɛwɔ baabi foforɔ na bibia ɛnso akɔyie ɛdi ama no Kobe Manu ɛyɛ player ɛdi ma Man United ɛne the Three Lions of England yɛde ne nsɛm no bɛwie na mmom Kobe sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ deɛ obi ahu ɛsɛ Declan Rice the price tag £105 million no were vindicating no ball a wabɔ no obi anka ho asɛm bi.
So is it kind of a testament to how good he is that people have stopped talking about his transfer fee pretty much immediately into last season?
Yeah, I mean, you think everyone knows he's worth every penny. He's such a good player, and he's proved that in the Prem and also on the international level.
Enti yɛgyina Kobe Manu nsɛm ne so na yɛde amanɔne nsɛm no ɛsi ɛnɛ anɔpɛ ɛwɔ dwumadie ne so the Clementino the darling boy ayɛ krado a ɔtoa so ɛde ama yɛn. Solomon Carter ase ɛyɛ 10:34 still legend ɛte adwam Gig carbonated energy drink anɔpɛ yi bɔmmɔde ntumirika wo a wompɛ caffeine wo a wompɛ sikyerɛ bebree wo a wompɛ artificial sweetness no wei ɛyɛ L-arginine ɛne yɛde ayɛ amino acid onomu a ɛbɔ mmɔden aboa ama hoɔden sonko aba nipadua no madwumaden bi a woyɛ no wobɛtumi ayɛ awie abra wo ntonko wo na woyɛ driver ne kɔ akyikyi ne bɛnkyɛeɛ a deɛ wohia ɛyɛ Gig for life anɔpɛ yi ɛyɛ parties ase wedding funeral cocktail wobɛtumi abɔ mmɔden na watumi akɔ sɛ bibi aseɛ na wasom nkurɔfoɔ sompa ɛyɛ black and white ne package no black and white ɛnkaeɛ ne deɛ tiɛ ne yie wonom baako for the day a wontumi nom biom san sɛ caffeine bebree na gugu mu we deɛ on the day o person nom nan obetumi anom akorampo bɛn na ne kondo na person ma ne bi nomu a obetumi anom ne nyina ne sɛ L-arginine yes amino acid a yɛde ayɛ Gig carbonated energy drink mo a mo pa bi atu atɔn no kuma se ɔmo stormy hanom no nkɔfo to ne ntem so anɔpɛ di number no na to bi good shop hɔ na ɛbɛkɔ ntem na ɛmfa ka ɛmafie 0302 554830 0530 389735 na ɛno nso atumi aboa wo wɔnya bia gu bu ma wie no kɔpɛ deɛ ne pɛdi ɛwɔ efie ne fie canteen wo a wo fie sɛ nka wo yɛ aduane a woto bo ase di ne ni yɛ ne kama no ma ɛsom wo kunu wo ma no sɛ nso efie ne fie ɛyɛ no teme sɛ wo da emergency a kɔmfa no emergency wa tutumiri kabere wɔkyi kakra bi bepɛ bi ɛnkwane bi kɔma wo de hye na ɔyare no aposifo di hɔ sojafo di hɔ mom wo adum bantema ba bia abo pese se adidi kwan enwa enu ntia no payi fufo no aye krado mo wo pe banku amutio abetie no aye krado ewom se bankyenye season sei de nanso wo nkɔ enkote aba ɛwɔ hɔ no mo wawie ni nyina no ubenya stomach yogurt ɛde agu minim ne de api na nkatie kura sa gugum difference ewo mo no enu ntu ukɔ adwabo bi ase a momodin chermate se me kanese ya na nu bo no nakrewa ti awie ya to fa wo chermate na yes wo no dales na udi tini nyina mo no na je se momodin na to fa ho no mo program bi a ko ase na yestuma yogurt na wo hia la soup na wo wie aduane no opa na se wo pen katekwan san so na abenkwan special blaburu nkwan ne de ene kɔtɔ ne nwa no ne nyina no fiada ene yede som mo we nyina mo no aponche enam ɛwɔ fresh dry tilapia eno nso enyina bi ɛwɔ hɔ no mu a mamenka wo sɛ Monday to Saturday na efie ne fie canteen ɛde adwuma Old Barras Garrison Pharmacy no ene no ɛhwɛ animu a wo ben kofo emergency hɔ no mo 0257 687108 sisi ameka say yes and I just go beno so ene di animu no ne fie no mutu ani banko no ɛto na chintu go befo no mom yeso yankɔ hɔ 0205 841937 abe Herbal Clinic ene ukuoda Ghana for chichi ni bencheye edimirika ebepe apomden sonko menko ba bi emye nkoma oduro mane nse wo brebo no wo ba ho obeka cho se da bi wontimi nyoma to ho na me se no record me wunto no so da bi eno de enkoka sentri modern yade na ba wo ne yai no tutumrika tana so apatapa new side junction wasi hoden wo fafamu a ebeteku 5 minutes taxi rank na wo hono obetima chata next 2-3 minutes ne oduru hono wo fro be pona pe won sani fa so efie ne painting yellow mamodem nako yade ne die hu sekesa yade sanso na etwere meka na afia agbofra no a ne kasa ne nantie nkoye no nkoto ntwene fa ne bra abe herbal clinic eno achi tisa pressure diabetes ulcer hepatitis B tas no pass no ha na hawo ni nyina no ye menstrual problems eba koko indications ewa chire wabawa no ache man power ye powder ho a eno so utimi kokom etimi die ni nyina mo ni capsules ewa ho mema di die himself fifre kama Monday to Friday 7 to 5 p.m. tana so apatapa new side junction abe number ni 0243 345 392 0243 345 392 0506 460 208 0506 460 208 no wadu abe herbal clinic yana nanom ya maamenom ya ofanom etuyefo ene ye yusu ye ene nso yenso ye de tete ma na obi ayusu Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste yan kwasrese entu kwada biara da atade ehemien obi de na makwaji a metimi da betena TV so de agye yoyo nanso ase de wontimi nkwasre entu wo se no protect no enam siwa fawe wo wie nso a obi abehwe ododom so wie no konkone na bia kwa hye hɔ a de timi yi no efiri hɔ no eye Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste ni nyina ne se eye pro fluoride micro calcium ingredients ni ade afrafra de aye eno nti de bia no protect o gam no times 10 stronger eno nti Ghana Dental enya de stamp no etimase o free to line wi a asem ni akire me ka ne sa na maka wo se Pepsodent every smile matters franco de yakona so ya eye phone papa ne ye kwa kope in terms of Nokia Samsung iPhones ne ho ene ebeko eno achi smart TV wo peketo a eho ne ho boy ho no eno na ohia tabletop fridge franco ne air condition no ebo nyunyunyunyunyunyunyu bensem fish apete pepe na won frɛ wo mo service mpo e ma person ka mo ma ho no mo wo wie pa adwuma no mu school mu ho office ho no mo asori ho wo hia CCTV camera function no ebo modern anytime anywhere video no bra e monitor no screen no so ani da ho bruta eno nti bo modern bra ajaba jewelry nko no mu ho ba ko ho mo amobel challenge Bishop YFM ho no ba ko so ho adum old Malcolm sanso enakofo clinic new kajetia obenya franco aso ani bi e ho no pay number no peke ne gogo dem di ma we chiroto ho ukotu bi ukoto ba ko a wako ho no mo 0245 316969 0245 316969 na franco etimi ahwew edan ne de obi aka ho asemu a enko amienyo bukata Rockstars Roofing ono na adwom ha yenim no se yenuanum mo amano ne obi a edu sabre se ya ne a recommend e de amano otwa ne neat ba bia obi anso estimate no wo ba ba ya ma wo ebra wanye wo kapre ti me ka wo se self lock IBR IDT tile sheet ni nyina no eye premium coated 55% aloe sanso ne aluminium ne coated wo ho ne o plain sheet eno nso wo ho ebo ne de eda abrane kama ede ho beso so in terms of metal trousers de mo amope colors ne bia wo pe bia no ye benya bi de amaw thickness no so de etemu kyan akomadanfo abumu no de bia meka ho asem estimate ne bra ne anya maw ye ne ko agreement a my 3 to 5 working days production ye twa ne neat ede amaw in terms of metal trousers roofing sheet ceiling joint POP cement na chese o ba ya so ye ne atimi ahwew anope number ne ni hia 0544 338042 0544 338042 na Rockstars Roofing etimi ahwew enyema ne de nkofo bebre ne tombie useless enterprise ye hu se ne de no ye fere se ewu ajama ne ho den papa ni nyina no ene se babafo mo amobotire mo nso a mo shop ho no mo mining site school babia bankers mo nyina mo modem na mo nkope ne plans ne bi ye won ketewa ho sanso ene ye woden ewo na kase e ho enomo ne bo no so de edafom eye Perkins mo amope Cummins Kama Honda Caterpillars sanso ena Lister Peter ye wo Kiloska eno nso ho ye solar energy inverters ene wo solar generators ni nyina bi ho no mo a me kai wo se mu a mo be say ye me install gensters ni bi emamo no e free of charge ye wi nso a service ni de 24/7 na chese ye twa e de ma we achi no warranty SI etitle ene wo bia ye de ma hiring ene nti opeso han bia bomodem na bowuro ma so ye na kope bi han ukọ nkrande a o bia ji atum kuma se ye ba ye no mreka tentem ne di edie ukọ Adwenga no Porsche Hotel Bridge near 69 American House Acheampong Junction Baleshi Sanso and a New Town. Yes, as I will trust na making mo ben social welfare Medina no ebi ho and your Red Junction Adenta number no 0203 005498 0248 169258 na no so etumi abwa power specialist Heba Hospital ma meni didim akoso aduo ya wakwadare brutal ewa bibiduro adwuma no mu ni nyina se hepatitis B nkofo ye bi ba ko mienu omowie kankra na nan omoteso ono de from hepatitis B A B C D and E wotu ase kude edemaw sciatic na ma wotu ase twetwon gonono syphilis anso na ye bo ayakonhia na ma oba bia frichie tutumrika na fa koho ete ene si woni so a ye mfa se kai enka aduro ya na koso aduro ya owo me ede ma wo kompo na abe fran wo minimu sanso na ni nyina mu no woso opeso so etie henia no ha osade owe mu nyina kra no de na ketua bi na chese enyama dida na kwamu a ye kofe ase Lake Busumchu Road opposite Jasbro Filling Station Accra kwabenya Pokrasi ACP Main Road tade Anaji Estate one primary school no na ben we nyina mu no obomoden akope jirikajiri heba mesha mema nkwaduro madi mensem Heberton heba mesha and powder no ebo ama system no strong edro ya malamese no so ebetu 3 die ene honam ya no ase kofka die make how say wana obofri kokoso no ebetu ase no nyan heba tonic amonum etimi atoso ye community heba apidan ferment dani heba Colinac Angelos Tabia Adia Mediheb Ico Pharmacy 0244 544422 Institute of Expert Travel and Tours and America was a donum tour and yet nigina trono and unti a work visa also and a business visa study visa and your permanent resident visa and also a business partnership visa honomo when you know your visit visa to Canada, USA, Schengen, Germany, France, Malta, Portugal, one person ko New Zealand, Australia, Serbia, no UK, na just wo do the America edo echo and as for kwadia moko ability abi mu pa na fa midwife for pharmacists, lab technicians, ye de moko na echo obi a wo se media menya adwuma we nyina bi na me yokuani wo so wo konya wo ha ye do be ko chechere for bankers, sanso na construction workers, general laborers, ye de mo echo security adwuma na betima ya ni nyina no Institute of Expert Travel and Tours and a do echo ye koso for like come say opposite second gate so just barras awesome and a making mama danger number no and a pay nane nishimum 0504 694 209 and now 0539 858 766 was we have expert according to munaja to be kama ne kwakra mu no count 362 pace ya jeme so happy smile what my smile ye no bia won sampa wo se fede ya ji so yusu kel enu nti bomodin kopa bi abusuan chamfa Sometymer company ena de aba wo bomodin na so a ye to ntantam ma wo se pai fita protect gam no na fa yi nkonkone no amanyama atumi aye kama enu nti bomodin frɛ e wo 0246 864 798 0246 864 798 no wanya kel 362 pace. Omada Roma legend eguso to aso de mama no pay.
All right, you know, this ane
yes.
Na Exodus you who is saying?
I know the we unko.
Somewhere along the line, na omo say players in nya players in you see. Na fe yeso omo nko so a why are people complaining?
Boss, say ebi no ho ase the list na kra to sisia. Kaso ye mo nyina pen fan take care bit ma take ba bi mo so a na ya na ye ba mo se munim coach ayen so ye ni mehwe to se bonsu boss na enye Nicholas so se bonsu a kire oduru ba bi a players wo try mo nyina final ono na arrive no wo boy tenene de ne de esa mo me hunu se bi na e discipline bi ana se e bi ontimi me hu okay
we yes na wo de branch no
atotan crew
akọtre public
okay
ebi ko obi pena
on fa no
okay yeni na no mbiti ma chim
okay
No, but say over the economics and go forward and say a yard does.
A does, boss. A bit dear true.
Yes, sir. Unya consistency. There be other cats and me rebuilding.
Yes, very good.
Say I'm panambes ya muku. So I'm in a cordia.
Good.
Not just a place and back a bed temple.
Maybe do.
So
yes.
More banya.
Yes, I will be a register 25. I'm beside be 15 now.
And what is the guarantee? Says 15. Almost dear. Bet me and leave you up.
The shame more budget.
What is the guarantee? Say, or more bano. And after so a neck castle. We are moving now more quay or more free.
Free, baby.
The old baby was so be free. And T. M. But so was a man for a real mocacran, Anna.
Way more.
And penny for ya or more.
Oh, I know, dear. No, dear.
And I dear back was not me as I kind of pen say. A young ask him. Mobiango got a kuchu boom.
Oh, there be no dear, no dear.
To know me, I
no dear, no by arguing. On the dear anymore, but or back in. Okay.
A year.
A woman, sure.
Then three watching your man. I ain't doing now.
Oh, there be a doing the conforce also council.
Bastard, don't bet on me and on bail.
I know the end there, Simon, dear. No, the ombe. But conforce actually had the echo.
That's it. Lucky too.
So do.
Now going.
Oh, now.
Patience.
Oh, that as a man organization.
Oko.
Almost you can cry.
Menka so to go and I went to so oko. My question answer then.
Oh, I'm more Western. I'm Western region.
To be precise.
Okay, then.
Oh, say Ejmeya.
I'm so go out of for.
Oh, say ball, and you say you bullet money and wa.
Ah. Ball until I go Western region.
Boy, you made me.
Na only I know me away say ball until I go.
Obia,
you got the information I mean, and then your ball as a more.
Obia,
everything. I don't know call.
Kawela ni mediama.
Oh, dear.
Special duty to your program.
And he didn't depend the parent now. But remember me, because oh, the hit why I did. Oh, yes, I was a execution or quite a come up, boss. Oh, let me know.
Oh my dear, move down a Ghana bonus. Today. Move on, I'm
the Michelle Nipo.
My
for no center. Maswell.
Hansen. Hey, sir. So on the radio, I want to imagine. I
don't center.
Bowning said, yeah, before appointment, you won't know.
No,
correct appointment. Hey,
come on. So you are saying, hey, like you do. I'm saying,
a very good referee. So Hansen, one of Ghana's best.
No, he's nice guy.
Okay, Zach.
So to Eros no kwaso. Na Enra, I think say men share games in Bibri.
Answer na me ba. Then na Kobimenu I can't find the canalize so me be say me who quotations.
The be me Enra me money.
Work can be say me want am answer na. Because I say e be so say on na echere no bo na just same Bibri na be say.
I say dika mo na echere ono no bo. Okay.
I'm more voice now.
More voice. And I'm more anti-voice now.
So is it kind of a testament to how good he is that people have stopped talking about his transfer fee pretty much immediately into last season?
Yeah, I mean, you think everyone knows he's worth every penny. He's such a good player, and he's proved that in the Prem and also on the international level.
Baby, all cause a decline with also. All cause a decline, I want to church and Jina Hamem for her. And then here can I'm going to say what prove international level there. Which I also come. Zach,
I'm saying, the if I win now, the as one of us is a good player. It's a good player now. So far, the Osha coaching na.
When this is here now, correct.
And send them.
You won't win answers. And you're back open.
Oh, say, and round the company, more going to
you know, post match, you know. But honestly, I didn't compare audio na my and see you don't open my and can boy papa. Because they can rise there, say men whoever there's no way all because when you're a good player. And as I see he's worth every penny. Arsenal, Ichiama West Ham Ekofana buy because Obayans were proven both at the club level and international level. He's praising Declan Rice for the performance that would deliver for both Arsenal and our national team as well. Or on your modern ball. And to your Bonabaso. I think he shown Sampa or your cla Usiadi no who say, oh, yeah, dear. When you are oh, there be the Babaso.
Oh, say, Aquadano, so bad next day. Aquadano. Nanwa omoma kremoni akoda insanoma oboyi ni fio to approve say nyansa the maturity level you can't contest it nti eno the black assembly say FA Cup wagitino na akoda yi hwie nsan gu no so ma bi ko nanum wa no se bi akoda na kremoni akoda so mamonye so twi ni fio samre na Casemiro ni mpanyimfo ni nyina wo Koda ni hu nyansa twin film said Cremoni dia nsande yemfa na fiche. So but now what is saying? Exercise na cause demolish exercise. Cause am pass on to aso ne.
On say players ni bi o mo ka so on me manager ko kasa be manager for na ko kasa ntina. And there will be the
why would any player go for this discussion alone?
Well, that is
one say honestly
without his counsel
the agenda for the meeting was not made clear to the players. Proud to they go into the venue. As in say
that wasn't fair.
To even with some of the players now won't me who say a termination renewal and as because you can't say be here more secretary as to the moko secretary the ko kan wasem no sam komo na anko before so moko and the player and be the tune anymore so then I have to go and talk to my leadership to get to the bottom of it whether I will accept the terms and conditions among them.
Let's go. Once a question be and yes we don't say management no wa wu mu Kotoko and yes bia Karela bi ko bobo takwa ani afro zebra be we de wa wu mu ti dem beze me won say why would you invite any player for such a crucial meeting? So unkwambra meetings that borders on their future, meetings that border on the relationship between the player and the club, and that's not fair.
Club na can't players on unkwambra. Club not turning south for a secretary.
So
you the
if
player
you are called by your employers, Sebra baby, you have to go be educated.
Oh, say CBN neo where na ebia.
Ya ka just so bad the management of Oyerepa here. Oh, kwa na go be educated.
So unko fa.
Ya na say catch us say and now discuss na be no. And you may bring an advisor or somebody.
And a decision that you are supposed to take instantly. Club name for unko jina position say ura ha take a decision in a PA. You have the right to go back and come back again, call for another meeting.
So my manager, my advisor should be part of the process from day one. You all have to be fair to each other. Does it have to be a call? Season end. I can give you a letter, an IBB, say we want to discuss your future with the club. Me sure the player be no one walking to the club.
Yes. Be engaged.
Be part of the terms and conditions and all that. So to make it easier, no. As some enkoma ibedini. And you don't give support you know. So you say no do me court and I say me what some abeka wan va ma me no judge will hear it. So give me a letter stating in clear terms.
So in this case enka what do you call it? Monday na komushia or
no about man say me share with you. Yen common is about your future with the club. So you may want to come with an advisor or a manager.
My best of knowledge, some of the players they go as after a club they bomb man say ye be hia mo no ebi o mo ne o mo mpani for kasa na mo okay mo de mo
go tie asem kro
de o mo ka no mo ko tie wie a then if there is the need to cover there no na ma players ni bi wo ha on say some of the players are for instance dan lad the contract you and a club ne say on extend bi and all they two anim. Do you get my point? Opa, the other man so with me I could will still pay you.
No, but that is another decision.
Good.
The 2 months left is an exit decision.
Yes.
So how do I
and
end it with you?
Also at that moment, no, and yeah, the assembly to him, you can go back, engage in any form of communication, and come and meet us again. You can even reschedule.
Almost out.
So most of the players.
But I was expecting, say, meeting, no.
There's the agenda. There's the agenda.
There's the agenda. So,
because we do.
And technical. I mean, footballers. No, me na ti and come on, no mood in So I said, why you want to renew it? Why you want to terminate it? So terminating and then after 2 months, what are the implications? So for me, none will more than all that. But as it's going well, Etienne and also.
Well, Etienne and Chedan Dawson. Omo the any beso almost 11 now a bab on Tenedia. What I got to know is that omo nyina en call for mujitum si entwam. Okay. Nti e mutua. Obi anye but omo di nya mba na ye de. Mama me mpani for kwadwene ho I'll get back to you. That kind of communication of course. Yes.
Omo record it.
Honestly I can't tell you man. But say what Mr. Tuyama letter. Now I sign it, no I put witness account on there. It answered there. You had every right to say it's a letter and from the amount. No. My main found coffee. But one thing is clear, most of the players, even before going there, they were ready. No, the account. They were ready to leave the club.
Oh, okay.
That is one angle.
That's why they need your country and rain the crew.
So some to enye omunyina na jitum. The same thing.
So most of them.
Yes, most of them. I'm telling you. Because naturally, it came as a shock to some of the players. Okay. But I say after thinking about
11 it, gone,
done.
And there's a feathers in there.
I think it's almost be 9 be actually.
That makes it 20.
Yeah, 9 be actually.
30.
9 no and no pay as at 8 o'clock na mpenifo bi etiamienu with someone Shadrach Ado. I don't know whether ebesa Dania. Okay. But na mpenifo bi etia someone bena someone.
Why they?
Oka ho.
There be intimacy.
One over no boy. Obi o free baby ba.
Yes oboa. One man prove.
There be person obeji edi anase
kase mi nyini.
Oboa.
Say no make us able.
Na mo say Obed.
Na make am so able so can mo say. But say mo ho he was even part of the first names nearby.
Osebonsu there. Osebonsu.
Even Mohammed Sherry defender
Osebonsu. Dr. Ogum second coming no. Players are listed almost say untimi no money adwuma no. No a part of it.
Are the reasons there?
I know the minim.
Untimi Ghana unim.
Minim reason kro. Osebonsu aye can ask me a left back no. Ayi for Adam for ayi
Domo Banner
Kadiogo.
No Kadiogo. Kadiogo papa okay. And over the last two seasons Ope 3 players Kotoko mo improve pa na he will be among the 3 players Kotoko. Nti Dr. Ogumba na yo no Tedeku onso mo mienu na ye option or left back no. Odo mo mienu nyina kan the transfer list players no.
Oba
the first time.
No Oba ye second coming.
I don't akọ transfer that.
So me make state me wie master na beti ase. Nti na Tedeku ene Osebonsu nyina no. Players are the man management say ontimi no omunya adwuma no mu din wo.
Anza no Oba no. Ana
Oba ye no. So what tie don't ontimi fa because onye Kotoko coach. Time I appointed no. Aso Oba be ye adwuma no. Nti ekoto management anim no. Mzoto. Now also deal directly with the administrative manager because at least or not they know the old management and know experience kaka when it comes to that area. The MMT and say
administrative manager no message to coach was obe prefer say coach ni mo be communicate to the players based on the next simile bi atwam I drew point bi a coach ne the players bi din by so ntimi no mo nya adwuma management ni players ni ko hia ya omni players ne kan ye koye coach se nyon no na the players no to transfer enti saade a se coach ni the list na ba ono engage players no no more mama na say ohia omo e wo team nim which coach na ntimi anye
ana wanye
wantimi anye nti ma players ne tena ho
ye ni obi wanye ana wantimi
anye say obi ka sa akere wa e che so we need the backing of the management and afi so na adwuma wa sha ase so hu etimi me kai say o say bon sukura say at a point Oko United for expressing interest with him because na omo no mo closer to the club na omo ya aware of list na coach ne dia koma management no mo nim so wo etitama o say bon su tedeku oyo mafi no mo replacement was na benyi but because when me no man kodin komo anya akukoduru anka nkere wo no saabre no ene na benyi baba be ka ho eye there another opportunity will come am di be you mafrim etimi mi so obi ti say tedeku ene osebo nsomo omo de na say pie this season no enye mo because from day one Dr. Baye no clearly wa chese omo nye part of the plans.
All right.
Me so to say the me chere say it oba do come osebo su de na metiase but the tia me catch us say
Shadrack de na say he's so good and as
Shadrack asem no me to se ka se ka me concentration kura will not be on the net to transfer na so otina Kotoko. So what share ade ba ko esi wo Ghana football ma ka first no say for national under 20 national under 23 anya hwe obenya Kotoko players mi ensa bi mienu bi has mi ensa bi mienu bi ba won say ensi ena nimdia kakra mi to mo football on say players on market value ta cost pa your mom opportunity to play for national team
baby wo cry say o mo bi you cannot play in
England a typical example. Recently, Kotoko player Bakwa at the youth level no opportunity to be part of the under 20 was Shadrakado. Shadrakado call under 20 camp. And now you complain about the structure of the club. Say you invite a player to the national team camper. Meaning say the FA will write to the club. Then the club will give go ahead and send a player and a call. The Koba and say, Shadrack, a national team. No, national team, no one more coach. How can that be possible? Inti.
I heard that news though.
Okay.
And I said it led to some fine.
Inti, one national team, or national team, they say, one more coach. Shadrack, they around, minim the bat minim say around 2,000 Ghana cedis and I'm say 1,000 Ghana or 2,200 Ghana from the salary and to normal one
I better work on something I'm go Germany
it's a my example say minim say free players or national team if any communicated to clubs
to the club
na clubs na go ahead
how can you go to a national team
that was the issue say so akọ wa mama na nti e define to so na yet na ketua. One, what deny a young player to Sokobo and national team? Na national team ni perform here. The market value kosro. And then because yesu akọ national team wa mo coach amane, which any the fault of the player. You go play and team sorry mfane back say me ko national team. National team obi and team mfane back so ko wabra yem frɛ o. Untimi nye saade no. Ebu boy na bam, edru point bi anyoma mu ye den no. After the supporters nyina ba mu that time Kotoko resource nkoye no then the Shadrack asem ne be here for na tia yeti ni nyina na ye jai
na bebo
ne amana ba bebo bi e na Shadrack so nya opportunity de bebo bi edru time bi kura no from my investigation the head coach then of the national under 20 coach Abdul Karim Zito Efre Dr. Prosper Natogum to explain say empo bibi na course na ntwe ya he should forgive the boy. Anya adwuma so te the mechana say eti okay kan yoma ni nyina disisi ani a
unim we nyina de adana osi enza anya no kure
no ma nya Shadrack nam say anya no kure
Shadrack
do bi mesi somoa somoa nam say anya no kure mi somoa mi zoto mi hwe ni bebre
somoa
ba ai da na Kotoko ne ha si boy
One fresh chairman K5.
No nya dey.
On
every players.
O dey friend bisa.
Ti say somoa dey a obedi kan. Dey ntia me say nya nokure ne say.
Enya say nya nokure, o ka say nya nokure a. Ka say bia wunjindi. Ka wunjindi dia fine. Ka say enya nokure de.
Oh, ene statement based on a yina me use ne say nya nokure ne ni nyina with the same line. Bi to manhwe somoa bebre. Kotoko ne has last league game on board Baba Yara. Na me hwe game on my phone. Me Holland na me hwe game na me hwa branch na me say ti we no Kotoko. Ono ne ko dane Otanga won finfin ho a o de pass. E ko ma
somoa ni.
Oni o de pass ko ma Mukwala.
So ahona also oko no. Over so oko. Ajibo si onko be bia no.
Somoa de to
phobia bem.
Okay.
So somoa me say me players bi am list wo mo. Na ne ya somoa be kan somoa pa de nyame anim no kure ni. Say ye no kura. To kuma ye ompanyifo bebre a o makoma di Kotoko achi. Eye team.
O ya appeal na.
O yes appeal na me ye. Eye team a mizoto ayemfofo bebre di akire.
Somoa ni.
Eye team.
Na no wo hen.
Division 2 or Krofromo say.
Kuma say.
Eye team a mizoto.
Obey justify.
Okay. Na coach fa. Coach your need.
Said nana.
Yeah, just justify like a recommendation form. I want to remember the name. Mpemfoni biana e de ne buy. So buy an ampana or justify an inclusion. No, but na like from Mpemfoni bi big guys ni bi.
No, me say justify.
Yes, yes, Kwesapia. Hanti so mo de Kwesapia's recommendation. And I do so mo ba Kotoko. But oba empo no. Even though na Kwesapia yan sign direct. Ya man be justify. And to me justify we no. Then he proves that he is good. And almost silent. Me also so someone na Kwesapia. Kwesapia brought him to Kotoko.
Intimacy man make can say. Adeba.
Now over permanent free.
Adeba kwa. Adeba kwa. No, I'll give you another information, mama.
Me state here dey answer na. Player bi o free Kotoko ne bia, me ni ntum so bi say coach.
Fantastic.
No, say it can be
all of them.
It can be one person.
Omo te ho omo ye meeting. Obi a obi gba you free mo.
Yeti hey. This is the coach of Asante Kotoko. The head of Kotoko technical team is Dr. Prosperity Ogum. Unless Obeka kire say the whole team decision, because when of him so an appointment no tie boss audio ni nyina nti o see coach ni de obi anya no nya adwuma
obi anya man nya
tie so to tie o see obi anya na man nya adwuma anti who can interference
no to meet na so come catch play dia say coach na so tin no nya adwuma
interference
no tie
interference be a coach or any selection how many times I want to say there is a new modern way of doing this thing and na penkra ho omo nyina ho coach na say da bia boy mu ko prebi mu ko training supporters mu no mu di nkomo coach say bia so mu akọ na mu nyama yidin na mo hwena say mo preso
na me city
na so mo preso sa
zoto
na
yama obi adwuma yama obi adwuma so obi a woni role our performing say yima adwuma o ya administrative manager yesi mo obi nko interfere na dia oye as head of the IMC
yes I know too for patch
oh the coach na ko you let the type here
because to o say coach ni dia munya na ono amfa ni players na antimi amfa amapamo no tie because to be
what is going on no you say enra meeting player bi o mo free ni bia no o me boa they can come out and say o mo say coach say ogum te hobio nyese ogum te wote ho na penkra be drew later yima wo ho wo hini benya ho coach say on timi ne wonya adwuma on kan ne plans
na kasa
me bo kame mo ma me kasa ji bo
de kasa so coach say
what is their role in management
to
say me bo
yes have ma say na
ye man say me be pass ye be bo asim any management nya ba ko na owias na nya nipa ba ko na kura book the management adwuma bia management o man say wo ye ma me nya ko na head of programs e betimi atra na e management meeting na ma me nya ko be ka kire say Minti Miliji Bonya Juma. Nam to my dean say yes, will be interview.
Okay. Meba meba tie. That is different. Meba.
What are you managing? And that's what they go.
Ebia Mr. Ajimai.
Yeah, Obet.
Mr. Ajimai formal management.
Or say.
And or say. And or say. Mami nyako as programs manager. Mami nyako as programs manager. Obia nya ne mo obia anko na adwuma mu.
And the all part say when it comes to decision they take. Eh ono nko an. Mamu interfere. Mamu ha no. Ba me ba. Se maami nyako ebe ka kire se program no mompo 11 ni nyina tito ese mo bia interfere
ayo no adwuma de tumi ade ahye nsa tumi ade ahye nsa no
obi amfa no kwa so
baba eti so mo asem na America no mizoto so mo asem na America no and say ye nana ye nyina nana opem so no de ose nana no kasa otie asante Kotoko mpanyefo bebre de achi supporters bebre de achi do be de America wa asem no say no kure pa se so mo aka ho mo ntiem
same de mo so same ka
no o mo ntiem say good dia bibi baba say no dia atama management
they say nana you see when you are a leader you are leading supporters
of also that question
me sure say consultations bebre wo as leader yeah tie kura yen kan go for ni edin komo coach so my idea your report in your fan anyhow the supporters see him yam pene manenko
because this boy so mo
or national yam pene
incident this year even a threat to his career but this boy kept mute on it on say menu na meka enu ha na meka no woni say so mo Kotoko player bi che ne na enya asam geto
o na say place be no kundu ase na o makontokwa
no nye kwa anye
o makontokwa e be kan
enya ntokwa no mokon ye enya ntokwa no mokon ye player ni koye bibi player
no say be kan o asa that
player ni koye bibi si aseti player ni koye bibi
edo ko ye community
no that's not
no mentimi nye bibia na metimi aka no hase nye bibia na metimi aka na ema obo somoa ema so what of form ema na affecting the spine
as a player the penicillin so one no okay
tokwa de wo ti hey me ball unexpected now to ho no ansori bi mama bo
na so we ukra se asa wo chen but wait ma bo am
oh did you talk about you munko for one
it's me ma say me say
to kwa de obie no bitima
mimi no mienu de
coach nkwa na ye I don't know what I would
mimi no
say you are the chair me I sit in na program we na sama ba na we dia ba na no idea we am say coach say head of program say now then what are you managing
to me the match
obi am to me no obi what you say otumfo ma say to me no
e ba cho
wa man sa ana nanu ya omunza manza
mo mpesa audio ni
meba afiro so mako obi
no me so
onko obi bre net say
so me ba cho me
na bi dibo what say that e dey afa first
no me so to me
nanu ya so mko me wa na no so
I'm surprised that
na some messages o be do be kam ya
I'm surprised that me nanu omunti sa simple as me
e
no na me so to omko ye na ye do munya chance kan say satam na ko yi tension aba say obi amfa na yin to no mo kambo no munya adwuma no and clearly at that moment and yes to me because there was a problem which ye instructor mo say obi amfa na bibia nto no mun kambom no mun yedwuma and if you are giving that instruction then nobody can sit here and convince me say coach nkwa you know why coach nkwa entim be mutotu ahwade thank you now today this player they are releasing and what no be e say
no go do meeting
una ka say omoru ko lo so maru
na happen
una ka say omoru ko lo so maru ko do them if you read the FIFA regulations so if you read the FIFA regulations on transfer and status of players forget about nipa na ajetum say ojetum yo ho no piano na agent say no ko afiade o ma gin sika ma no
you have to record
no but sign it there no
o sign it
if you sign a mutual
FIFA mra no
bia no abe sign ya
there is
okay sa se bi sia me kan isa player
okay even masokura du
player na
tachima player no
o sign it okay
FIFA no question there this a player no if you say unne kan no you are able to yes convincing very well no uja no kwan no na ni ji they are fine but so money anje entena one day come they demand money so if you are able to meet their demands no okon baby but what can meet demands are obey be ko be jinisika
you go me worry ne say
the point is these are players if you claps or more PC or more. Don't be surprised that 81 week Kotoko players level.
Not players already.
To 11 no. Meeting no ma meeting na nche. 11 no wo. 11 na wo no. Ebi eni ho a. Omo dragging meeting.
Yeti adwuma mo yi.
Let's go to right.
Baby omu nyom beko. Ne wo betra. Ba kan e bia yem friends be na be ka che so beko ana.
Let's go to right. O papa dada.
Some of them if the coach stays they know say their life at Kotoko will not be in good shape.
Therefore, me pese ya address
Kotoko club.
Many players.
That say 11 players, but you have to 11. But you have to say easily. See eko.
Many players are Kotoko pomo.
Who be?
Our me wo players are Kotoko pomo. Ni nyina da manim CCA. Amo pom. Oze.
Bono.
Oh, they nyabo.
Say,
entina enra to ye highway na make say. At this stage 1, you nim what will happen next season. And I said the plan of Asante Kotoko as a club. I am see the game say I be afi ba ko bi. No mo yo modjuma no do modjuma to na bia. Obi a be take over and I say finally I confirm mo. Ya confirm mo say e bi omo na eto adwuma so then they become a full management. And I say based on the current FA structure and the club lines, you know, it be a better management board. Then I'm occupy 2 positions. Me myself say, Zuto, and another forecast they will form a new board. If a board is coming, definitely the board will also form a management. And now they make him a board. The can you players ba ni sanyo manyo mani nyina no. One thing I see nyina ehun say Kotoko sika sem te say.
That is a problem.
Debbie, all over the world. All over the world. And no, I'm no me in there. Can I say clubs are even planning on how to some to music so, especially when it comes to players. To Tina no, Okofa player bano be 1 season bi ne nkoya. Omon tiase ma coaches nsefa player no kolo anasa fa no transfer. No omon tesa anyo manase. Enti why not study the financial strength of the club? Players no more ba no abesho omo kwana nan no say no more the most because players bebre me see players bebre o list omo do omo ye most of them this season league na course no me see bebre audio bi about for the buy ya yeti how dey do yebebo amwate players bebre abobo omo din wo ma akwan so yo omo no omo na ye betting so omo din wo im me 5 oh yes I dey na say o twimi dem ato
that be o so any betting for no omo a what's what is say Kotoko pe omo no just what is so players be or what is omo for when I'm think am be 5 be
oh minim 2 from Bofakwa minim 1.5 I mean kind of say because that player now or Accra Lions ba ko ne dey o decide between obetena and obeko baba ko dey wa accept to play for Kotoko I say
yes sir 3.5
I say
or 3.5 I say 50-50 Nigerians or 3.5 or the evangelist
minim 2 so from Samates Adena I'm
from there I'm from Gusta
Adena te say me meti episode 2 somoa a me hwe no se me o de ba say o person di somoa to transfer na akofa kwabna usu from Gold Stars this what cheche mu ma one he be di be 3 months ansa no convince me o e be di be 3 months ansa no convince me enti na me ka say o dey 3 months go be do ya be do stage we abo mu say
obi anfa na dwene
wabomabu enti the current structure of the club we have to look at it again because It doesn't give hopes for the future.
If Enra, so to my extensive discussions. My extensive discussions about these players at Kotoko, Eyomi. But therefore, on promise, me clear say, and you Coach Ogum is a part of it, but the entire Kotoko fraternity no account. So the management of and whoever matters or Kotoko no, Ejitu Muntina listen about out because the two you acquire listen a pure administrative work, and you Coach Ogum the coach was a buy. Oh yeah, a cultural statement. Every place in the shall buy. What I say. So in a meeting, one or two in IG2. Of course, coaching the best to say players you mean home. But so to improper management says yeah, man. A buy a shed there, moka. Every way plus 1 man or so in place we are a bit more boy. Of course, you there are some players who want to support the Bia will build the coach. Seko the player so quiet so. Obiti say be asamwa abodo. So to buy injury, but no movie. So or qua me sure say me sure the supporters. We you got about 80% because just say Kalu Watara or more bye or Mutum. You told me sure say Kotoko about 80% because just say Poite or Mutum. Me sure say about 90 to 99 because say Dauni
on Calvin.
Hey.
The 11 onim
eminent remember
yeah who discuss here dey atwam no also eminent
some we can all 20
let's deal with
okay
what is official because premise ne say enye gojogum na control letter administrative work so let's deal with the 11 what about Kalodin what about Poite
mabo abodu Samuel
anyway
I don't come you
anyway to the 11 way yes I mean
so all these players
be a Dan lad he himself doesn't want to continue
and among others yes among others supporters now you too as you know sometimes do be am yes I say all the players are want them to stay. That are times there are some young players. I'm free say they represent a future.
In this 11.
In this 11, many be 1 or 2 weeks. 11 no hano. So to me fan say obi te say Osebonsu. Nicholas Osebonsu. So to most of Kotoko ball say about 34 matches. So 34 matches I want to say so obebo more than 20. As a left back. Damas Kotoko. Kotoko ball yeah. What I say? You know, and I said, nuclear on the ball among all players now. Left fullbacks on the ball, kesi. On the ball, kesi. Oh, Abrana won't prepare. So to not to the compray. Now, coach boy or nobody. Nana Benny Empire. But Nicholas and an able more. Because player like Nicholas.
Some also on the manager for Casa Azar and Ra.
Domo catch any say on the man.
Almost terminate.
Almost terminate. One mobile no cardia as a man chairman.
Obiti say Nicholas Mensah. Only one player now he was banned. Was FSR reinstated no. Only got for the drink come out. Free said that boy brings something different.
So he should be given
the chance. To Omufri say he represent a future of Asante Kotoko.
But the coach thinks otherwise. And I'm management.
Yes. No? Players like Memphis Sharif say, Anka Bizoto say if I have my way, Uncle stay and can you bad. But yet also no contract to someone to us.
Okay, so your point is that
so players in Buha like information already on my person koda. And a coach so akabi so listen to the
so but the coach versus these players because of how he sees them players and also for say on more equal opportunities. And I said then.
So idea I think it has to do with the coach man management skill. I think it's now questionable. People have started to question that management skills now. Because me so to make my extensive discussions. My didn't come up with a pabia or more ben or if I am and this is where I'm drawing my conclusion. Said that my management skills no be a problem. But maybe question is so why is it that our management?
it's a ne some so to say management any coach look chance kokasa eko George over that na you na conclusion say ampa players no bi ho a they make us represent the future onko the office and contract as onko a HSM management ajetum. So here I side with you.
But we're paying a lot of money to replace.
Now the coach says according to them coach you see here 25 players
And captain
25 players. And they say no so we Kotoko is 30 a that's a 20 na aka 10. So Kotoko will need 15 new players but added to this. Right? And they are saying also here 15 quality players. So to never carry on. So the question, the reason why I make as a management bomb, they say, why they go bear that course? Because coach not to player.
But when they usually see, you know what happened? You will not get that 15 quality players.
So eventually,
quality players have been quality as in quality will not be more than 5.
That's it.
Because so also for some matters player it will not be easy. Any other teams. So you come back. And may struggle during the season again.
That's why. That's
why you will not get the target.
That is why it was important. Says our boys and makers are a future for the club. No? These Nicholas Mensah and them will be made to stay. Now I could pay about become because Uze and Kotoko what here? Sadly, Kotoko this year don't come in tempo. Most of the yes no trouble. A delay. But this time, my you know, you really got a dear chin here now. Standing over here also. And no matter the letter, a party way with this place. If you go, now say the open say I'm far. What do you do? And the management is aware, sitting down there, using Kotoko letterhead, any statement. And somebody tells me it's only the coach. So is the coach thank God? Kotoko management doing can say because Otuo can say my interfere. Otuo can say you go to player. Otuo say more can you know. Coach, how do you know? It is a true. Sadio Banase. Obia Jatuma.
Okay, say Ebeka too. Because say Ima it's a bit passive. Moko meeting on can be casio.
On can be on Penhasa.
I say the own.
Because to say asem we no and starting there. Time I start not ebe you makwa that time na or regular because enye na asem we
koso. Say that today decisions na koso na. Obetina mu bi. Ba na dwene ni ho.
Of course.
But he has played part in most of the things that happen. For example,
you don't get me. Baby crack, you will not be part of this.
And then, sir,
because what happens next month in Kotoko? And you want to imagine that.
Me know where you but I say where they came from, no, to register. For example, Nicholas Mensah, they didn't not because of the reason why they didn't want to say no, emotional. One, the manager, the Oga. And no more the sim chin danka. Then immense argument is that ya player ya ban. Okay, that argument came here sometime ago.
Nicholas Mensah.
Eti enye ne more asem. Enti na omo say Japan for example, the time so here no.
Japan so what happened to him?
I don't know. From last year but he's off for
no den.
Na won heard.
You answer sometimes elsewhere. You have to answer. Why would a player under your care say Oko off near Jan say Oko off?
The player who was actually playing national teams eventually
supposed to take care of the player. Need welfare. There's a team manager. There is a coach. There is we say Oko off. Enti sabi kaye kana akoto ya. Kabe jersey baby say Oko off. Miss Bakia.
No off na certificate. As if reserve time Oko under 23 no. Emu ho. Ana starting na now drop it. I know starting no drop.
Why was he?
My after was doom cry.
Because then no.
I know starting no. Ogum first 2-3 matches on no bono. But it was not just working.
I never wanted the intern.
Everybody.
What am I going to be for $10 million and pounds or call off near no?
Or just not working.
Or call off in Jane I am and call off.
I think Anka Kruma Anka Akawi wa Anka Brazil boy Anthony. And you have
invested to go Bisika. You have to make sure the player does well.
Ten Hag, you say for your recommendation, players have a son of man or map or Domobana. Ten Hag, you watch rooms Anthony. Cadoni Anthony Naboco.
Because you can't let them go and buy such a player with such amount.
Interesting times ahead.
Japan was almost signed by AC Milan.
That was a story.
I'm more expressing interest through
in 2 seasons, yes, off. Wow.
Yeah.
Go free.
Okay, free. Interesting times ahead. The biggest person, they say supporters need the home Coach Ogu. And I think Asante Fuku is not helping matters for Coach Ogu. Mr. Otuo, the post to be Kotoko, say the position of Asante. Yeah. To Mama Ben and send tune for beam. Say a Brenner do not. That's what can I know too. Because a Brenner do a serious period near. Serious.
He's employed by. He's not employed by Asante.
But he's close to Ogum and then 7 Obekano.
I don't say.
The Ghana Premier League table shows clear that Asante Kotoko has failed in simple terms. Solution: total overhauling of the team. This was Enra. Nibra Bana. Players. Now they are saying we Kotoko. What's the solution here? Total overhauling of the team.
Okay. Na ebia me close to you. Who do position be? Bia. Na me dey asem bia be boom.
Yeah.
Then in some few hours, masem na me kan no. Why you be in line with masem na me kan no.
Total overhauling.
Yes.
So if you are subjecting such conversation to critical analysis, then the overhauling should start from Ogum.
I didn't.
He supervised everything about Asante Kotoko. So if the club failed in simple terms, the first man, Jani to me man, no, say on Tony players, on Pamu players, that's a club na failure, So the total overhauling should start from Ogum. A coach our top players be 17. Now there's the possibility to see a bit me up 11. Nay overhauling
of the 17
of the auto, near overhaul now one starting free no. So he should keep quiet. A brand new no a serious period. We are sabema juma for the Kotoko PR unit na a day the amomo. Because he kasi the nibre pa na kasema. Ogum did not perform better than Zebu.
But wadaw mami Musa asemi.
Me so to meet you.
I'm asking this with all humility.
Yes, sir. Make sure.
Kotoko IMC. Is there a chair?
Yes. Nana Penkra. That is what we believe. Yes.
On
yes.
Or also chair.
Yes.
And then where is that?
The reality is, if you try to, Ima decided to keep quiet. Mr. Otuo Acheampong. Ima, after a certain period, decided to keep quiet on certain issues. Ima can't too. Coach Akwesi Appiah is not around. Now, when you engage Ogum too much, it tends to one and no. So the coach is aware that next line of actions are unfair. Will be a banner so. What in common I say? Now, let me point about Asante Fuku 7 years.
Oh,
no, to there be mean to me in free. No, to Ogum 2 and no ATM.
You are fine.
It's
not part of Kotoko.
Mr. Otuo. You don't need to be part of Kotoko to know your way around Kotoko.
They all have their Kotoko now their own PR system. Kotoko now the way they could make any announcement. They
exactly.
They also focus Kotoko has in
our cheaper.
So therefore,
solution here. Total overhauling of the teams. Oh yes.
So about team unity.
And you Obian system.
And as much as I agree with you, say it may not be the best of comments. Let's not redirect our attention. I mean, person Busa say, I understand when we say somebody is a chair. He's a chair. And you remember his share as management. I chair it. What I don't subscribe to will not go on. That's why you are the chair. You sit as a chair. So I couldn't go further. I'm saying that if indeed
radical approach,
and radical approach, and that's radical approach. I am the chairman of this committee.
But to be the same baby.
I told them my understanding of
which is
when
perfect. That is in an ideal situation. That is in an ideal situation.
Then the chair allows one of his members. Fortunately, the chair is Mensia. The chair is closer to Mensia. Yem fan send the omo you probia on no tomb for the Gina Jose on 7 interest. It should be Nana Pinka. Adie Nkoye, Coach Ogum, Emmanuel, that all of them. Obia be we na Juma ko one day. But Otum for Nana Pinka dear or no dear. Ye probio your owner of the team among them. It should be him.
Okay.
So why would the chair allow the coach to do what he wants? Then we say wait there, may the many hair kind senko. That is where I have a challenge. That is where my problem is. Say, if indeed, if you are on your chair,
he's the chair.
If I am the chairman of this committee, if I am the boss of this management, say me am here, and you juma. If he's not. Then I say we have.
But you are speaking about an ideal situation.
An ideal situation.
In a perfect situation.
Wait, we have headed committees, chairs, others before. If all the meetings says I'm meeting, I'm the chair. Now you're the open pencil.
What do you mean you resign?
Then why are you there? I agree with Siasa. I said nobody can convince me. Say, there, Coach Odum has been able to convince him because of her say be a weakness kakra obo mu. To the technical terms in the DB are convincing. Then in that case, you have agreed.
Special request. Adeba kwa ye nyina ye TBA when you appointed
Masako bimu.
Odenya wote. Debi eno de ama eba ne problem no nkoso yanko change obi rule. Ene yanko sisi obi adwuma wo.
Ozankomoko.
Ena mse yanko sisi obi adwuma. But we ye de e so obedwam when the IMC was formed. So to yentie we part we when opemso krura timra e kasa about the coach our baby coach Asante Kotoko Dr. Prosperna to good tea and no be boa be the ensem na ye kan ye
ka asem ye nsibie mu dia
asem nsibie anya ye kosiesi asem ye kosiesi asem o ye ankose position yo ene obi adwuma wo ye
se hon na kwetene no mo se we yesi unti obi asem ti asem no wo unye sei sabe twatu
me catch chance one no one players a bit me abok team.
No, you are still catching a coach now. They say, no players a bit me abok team.
Now, was the appear technical director or camp or not on advice in you who sampa and non a bayer command.
No, you are still no price on one and a Pacific, not so yet technical director. So your car was not between one who to the American. As
one man freedom, no debate choose one, no any players.
No, you are saying one man no debate players or no happen.
Me catch us one no players in no bona ye and me unity.
You are so no players, no bona ye now catch you know you.
Fai soon what to me no more pass in fear you no cry no to one over.
No, you are saying
that's out there saying.
Zoto. Oh, he say coach on play on for players. But one got or pump players or on so obi kan here. Na you on for players the woman that's homophobia. You want to be a phobia. On for the players no mo nyaduma.
Na me be o tama Odumbo.
Asam dey kan sutu asam yo.
Si apia any technical advice.
No advice no.
No advice no so here.
What say? Name mom on man freedom tie me ba cho na ya no afa phone ba cho fa mobile phone na ko
o so man freedom na so be ba advice no
tie sia a statement no make asem no tie ne nto ato aso men ko yi ba ko mfiri ba bi fa ba ko me hye ba bi ti asem ne mi zo to ba cho foundation na fa define freedom ma yesi yi
we are who Jacob Caesar
ungu chada o e chada bam na ye man freedom mo man freedom no no fa ni players ono afa that is where we have to ask questions based on asema ye kan siasia wa wo de asema ye kan be ye sure wa betra so na amiti fo de bidi nkomo bebiri wa wo nim pefese coach de yi kro mo yo mo na nya adu so mutimi nka nya no kresa nya no kresa
so what do we can say nya no kresa
mamemfa we ntwim I think say
so to abom nya no kresa
there is a confirmation say Somwade no he will stay Shadrach there no yes omoka loan no say loan there he would go
so, na yusu I don't know Rocky Dramana
Rocky there I don't have any about so I think he was
on so say what na because yin team ntena ma Rocky nko team there we
no, but in team improved drastically in the last best 6 months.
It will be the team in Rocky Dramana Jina Hona yes take decision on these two players.
I'll be based on matches on board this season.
Matches by
Rocky opportunity.
So let's take positions here na ye hu obi agina. Now Kotoko likely some Mesaki close to 20 or they will part away close to 20
they might end up with about 15 because Ziggy is not coming back. Ziggy on back.
Ziggy doesn't support us coming again.
Ziggy will not come.
Will not come back, is it?
To be bien sound on bet team.
Ziggy.
Yes.
On a
Julius Ofori. Also on any papa.
I told us a high school.
On any papa ko junior home.
Ziggy is going home.
Also on any papa.
Send papa na.
Papa na manager.
Yes.
On master saying.
No, he won't come back.
Are you more no papa be wi dia Kotoko
will not accept him.
You have to pay him off.
Yes. So Ziggy will not come back.
Ziggy
no,
that should Steven. I'm come Steven.
Ziggy no bet check. Asamoah okay. Come back.
Solo
Enya wa Solo.
No bomb division 2.
Shooting Stars. Maybe na Solo team.
So at least a minimum of 15 there. It will happen. But it seems to me this is why I have issues, Kaka. One, Kotoko say no Nana Benyini Tedeku Nicholas Nyinako.
So it's just a left back.
So at least you have 2 left backs coming. That's what I was thinking. 2 left backs Nina. So Obi nye free agent.
Obi confirm.
Atreno. You do have
Obi confirm.
So Obi nye free agent. It means that you have to buy.
Can I call an okay?
So koto 2 ba. Go 2. So koto 2 eba. Oh.
Yeah, aka 2 aka 1.
Aka ebi ni ho.
Aka 1. Say you ho. Nso ataman boy. Ana aka left back now.
Left back.
But na say na be nyoba ye nche. One more match do. There be some man.
Also my players ni be equalize say enquala no.
Na me
o mo hwe kakra o to o
ta. Management for ma be nyina ko so.
Nana Benyini and Nicholas. Nobody will choose Nana Benyini over Nicholas. It's a Nicholas ekwa Nana Benyini so ko. So you now need 2 left backs. But na me hu say Nicholas na kind of 1 year. Tika manentena. Na keskana nkare kwa koto say be 50,000. And I left back. I'm just giving an example.
My example.
Oh, you still figure out the
my money.
Okay.
50,000 division 2.
Okay.
Now the play division 2 for your boy.
So why is division 2? No.
I feel division 2 there.
To be so to when any brother I feel division 2.
Also coach
Naka.
Say no division 2.
Yeah, no aka. O say time o buy no. Na enyoma elite kaka. Players are target to more Premier League no. Na enyoma elite.
Okay.
And the come between okofa yi mo. Okofa ayi lower division 19 almost.
Okay, transit.
So to Sika bi advance 100,000 crown at beto 2 left backs.
Bako.
Me no there's 100 crown at beto mienu a. They say they need 2, they don't have it.
Unless
they be at the Morrison. San ko gina left back obi. That is the only option. Morris used to now hold
Morris say so for Bompire man say so you command the power.
So
Opejano 6 matches.
Opejano.
Supporters na say we no.
6 matches no so je no pa. So to Kaseska no.
Kale mfenso na manya
de. Ada na ka wo ma.
We ni mu has agencies ne ya.
Ba kon tenase. Na ka wo fa.
Na odi kan. Ada we no odi kan.
Ka ba kon be.
E mo commenting.
Everywhere ni mu.
To what?
See, your boss is you now got some more apologize.
We management.
Una have players. Una ko bo match. O pa won acho. Dey no aye.
Ono okasa chinu.
Everywhere ni mu ka but obi.
I think moving forward the decision to let Fatau stay and go for one goalkeeper no it makes sense pa.
And they say
they'll go for one goalkeeper. That's what it stands.
Plus a Black Stars name.
Plus Asare and a Fatau. No, they will select one. They will select
some
one.
mistake no yeah ko do ba bi a ko ko for bi fi buy no. I say 4 goalkeepers.
Nya bo 3.
I say 4.
Na ba ko national team.
Nya bo 3.
So most have 4.
Dem wo
ha. Mistake am yeah na
ba ko won kolam.
Dem wo
That's what you do.
Dem wo ha no.
What
that's how you team goalkeepers.
Dem wo ha no.
Na ba ko ni no ko for buy. Don't national team buy.
Say the siasa ka no. I say next season mo call 4 goalkeepers.
Enu ta keeper ba. 2 goalkeepers ko Africa am na yo. E bi ko na 2.
And on my pencil. Who gralisi? I get the bottle of Uniagodo. I did
Benjamin Asare, Emmanuel Kuba, Kubi Crescent, let an crown call.
Emmanuel Kubi no he.
But for Bano Crescent, let town call officially. And says Samates a pen. Samates a pen, a Diana pen, Vichy pen.
And then found. Question and fucking visit.
That's Otuo. As I give a visit. They obey as I keep to Missouri. Why did Moka? Ramsdale. So no the team marry. And no buy.
Benjamin Asadi says so no the team marry. Only goalkeeper. He's one of the he's one of the most goalkeepers.
Obed me foot when say. Players ni bebre na me hu no. You see all do na mukura no do na this is no me involved in
no but e be ye
say there be tiase ma make no so ko say sa players na o manage bet
o ma Kotoko for ma ba no
o mo do team betwa bet me dey no ko ka kire wo
you pass am to be so evidence
me send the ma de nya botre
o mu twa bet
o pa no so kasa wonim no o de nya botre
no so mu twa bet Nigeria 20 yana
how from which part of Ghana Ghana side no free ba
na matches na wo hwe na no wani abre wa house bibi ta akire no ye players e do mo go
some players on free part of Ghana area be no free ba
mami we ni amaji last bet me ba mami SM test no SMB test no eno ehu asem ne ye kan SMB test na sia so hwe na no ba be di adanse no SMB test no SMB test no
ado ya atrema ado ya atrema ana ma huza de ne ye
emema SMB test yanka biom nka
your office on go ba so sa obi akoba no abeka o captain so kan your office obi akoba
em nyina mpa SMB
captain so kan
Zaki to an tribe that's not any amebo
o di bakoto mo to mo ko odoko no ni ha won woro hey
oh masa aira
cheo ena me ka chese ase won se train wo adaka ni
aira
oh
na ka chire no
sami fa ba ko
me wo ho ana
solo fa ba ko aira minimum power fire ma hwehwe fi obi am so beka
anti se na
ka di ba ko de ko ye sami so frɛ wona aka so fa ba ko
me ai nipa me man kwan so fa bi on sa fe nipa me man kwan so fa bi Clementino nje say establish say solo and
Clementino
and on my fa me yes no
ba ko aka me hwɛ no
nti I will make sure say mo production be here from there me say dey ti no ano
ba ko no 20 minutes alaji na fire
ko be bi e to do bi aba promise by 0243989368 0243989368 and 0201 044221. 0201 044221. Grow fine. Yempe no bi nom na wa wonum ato ntimi ne die no. Enema nye kama mfamma. Grow fine de eyema wo mo ntimi na. Grow fine de eyema na we sem de wani abri say.
Enu ame wo fa bi. Ewo Italy.
Yes.
Eno frame. Se wo hia miensa.
Yes,
na ese me koto.
And the Obi Amobi
Obi Amobi and to Obi na befa. I know want to have so no metwi aka.
Na camera bi enwura dem o.
O say
kebe efu na kama.
No, say wutie say there samia no si funfun ye no.
Yes, I'm better Zairo. Eti arwa pe group fine bi be boa number 0244596532. 02445965. Group fine makes you grow fine. Yaka kanje ho asem dada pe binom. Ebe boa opa eye niema mamamfo ukọ Brema UGC Tafoni Road hone aso ye kese no wo upebi atu ene de miamia bebre ukọ na wo so pe kanje no so ni bia na chese wo so hwe ni yie pa. Your number is 0241449191 0241449191 mo pese mo tu hashtag a ye depo kese na wa hashtag so your number is 0550 833 672 Osman Kwahini wa 0550-833-672. Your D Express Group phone komo number no na manfo here 055-555-006. Opeso go so the Australia and the buy Australia ne kwa beda ho manfo kwa na ekoko so ande ho 055-555-0067024-900-0448. Open phone ato anu ako Super Lovec phones or and a phone papa wo always lower in prices. Phone mu headquarters and Super Lovec. Baby a ho Ghana ha Kumasi de ye ben ye wo Edum Prudential Bank PZ around Otumfo statue or New KJT Market Morocco ye wo Access Bank at KJT ye ben MTN office KNUSC Junction Fort Bridge na se so full just so ye osunya techima Tamale so brekum wa boga obo asiko fodu akra kaswa and I'm saying, a friend, Ashama and Takra de Madina Simfosu, Bomodia say, Obepe Super Lovec phones, and a year Samsung, a only Nebi, Samsung, Techno, Infinix, Tigi, the account frame, Super Lovec 0501 635 621 0501 635 621 and 0501 635 620. Go by the epic final ones, no. Minutes back.
Now people are waiting for the coming in. More battle.
Okay.
Hoping say at the end of the day, Kotoko will not repeat last season's mistake. Also, Mr. Otuo, at the moment, Osha Kotoko wingers so yasa. Defensive midfielders, Kotoko at least.
Musa question. Whatever list is out there, I feel no more cover.
Yeah.
Okay. So with these players exiting, so when your targets are what happen?
It creates a big problem for the club.
If you don't get your grade A targets, why are we ever back to worse than those who are
unless they are done with those signings. That is what we are hoping for. Unless they are entirely done. I want to say free for one day. Ebi awo ya ne na no. But more afin a oko club no akọ no will be a different issue altogether. So let's see how things will go. Yeah.
So
no, that would money at the web. It might be difficult.
Yeah, now me share the leadership of National Chapters Committee letter no. I think that because of the atmosphere and necessity, it's better say you calm your supporters down. You know, a lot of House of Folk supporters are not happy, which I agree with them. Why they are not happy? Because they are almost sweating.
Why do you agree with them?
So the team no I'm on home crack.
When do you apologize? When you apologize when you are not the cause of something?
No,
is that an acceptance?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But they can do that on behalf of the management to calm their supporters.
They can't do anything on my behalf.
No, the management will come, but the supporters leadership can do that as leaders.
That's what kind of thing? What kind?
My kind portion of it. So as leaders, just to calm the supporters down. But then the proper apology must come from the top.
The National Chapters Committee of Crowds of Oak Sporting Club PLC makes this statement with heavy hearts and a deep sense of responsibility.
Okay.
What would you know? Then a chapter for
as a supporters maybe
the course who has
deep sense of responsibility. Just say
of course, that is true.
Yeah, you catch those and junior. You was and you see a bit or sa. Yeah, was and I'm saying a bit was in here. I didn't want you to near me.
So, say
something new of mana. Something new of
to our fans and sympathizers for the chapters subpar display on the pitch that led to a perilous position in the league. Pictures
coach is you know magic.
Pictures
come back
Park so and your man park so pop display on the pitch.
Yes. If I want because the one you when you be intimate kind of video so yeah and if he say and you be ko ya and your man ko yi nti bo intimate kind of video
pitch no so na mo here dey we guy
na mo fa players fa coach
mo na mo go fa water
no e dey na dey ko pitch
abajajaja me no wa me
e dey na dey ko pitch ye kan ye dey o
abas
ye kan ye dey e na management do be come
dey e be a supporter na say the meeting na supporters
we are won't ase no uso di ti a won't ase just go hwe nine so hwe nine
at this stage
so hwe nine we the go won't ase
challenging management.
Oh, see, we are very
good.
Yeah, catch your supporters.
Everyone you go to.
Everyone you go
to. 2 months.
Now, match
on 5th July or something.
Now, Kotoko, only play no.
In the meantime, 10 players now.
Now, no one in
the test is open 20.
That's 11. Match was a baby money. I'm the one has will be good before Nilma.
That's it. Wow.
To say in Chomba. Tommy no meeting Bobby. Tell your match registered players. Oh, I'm a two striker about Kufi Cote d'Ivoire. Mefoda Cote d'Ivoire na winger ba kusu Beni
everyone
Kotoko
I'm a two na deba
winger
na don't be half player any
we development player we any player or track record continue say any we it is now
match bisu say
that's why division where
match bisu say na betimi dey try some players no but the be ni bra ba ne say I don't know my lunch no tie Speaker of Parliament or say winner no e be ko America
yeah
I want to dey any brand be ba no
so Cincinnati for
America has
na sa be dey so
America
na sa partnership na so
very interesting how I'm to say in time
we need the team of relegation.
Ghana Premier League no come. You did that na dey go. E be time dey Ghana Premier League no come
tapa no na na my fine.
Oh, say yeah.
Humanity. Mo ya dey.
E bia fa ma. Azo be ka clear dey kan wan say dey okay nti am. Oh, that be there.
Service
yeah, me aware nti ko me aware. Eti e wi na me adma Saturday. That be e share meeting. Enti there was a babontia ni. There was a babontia. Me adma Saturday House of Folk. Yeah, meeting.
The relegation meeting.
No, meeting for the club, no, the way forward. Near my acquire the uncle yin, the co yin, the Bishia Accra. was secretariat wa
One Asia.
Yeah, NCC and RCC.
NCC mu go meet.
I don't know secretary na mo ko.
One na open secretary ni na.
Na mu ni ba bia. No ma ba tie bi o.
Secretary for dia.
Anya amani.
Yeah, say ku yenye fi a. Busa se ho ne sa kwenti ke kwai. Ndeze ke kwai. Yangwa ifo bia. Yese na mi kuda ya yo. Eti ya duma. Saturday ho ni e be konto bia ansha no so region bia. Wo we am do bia na adwe se dia ni am ekra ko no. Ye be se ya toto ni ema yi enti we ya amanto okra wa wiki ama eni ye kwa koshia to bia momodin se obeba. Na me adwe fi chine ko ni ema keka wonye wa be ka ho.
Okay. Abbas, ye da se. MFK.
Boss.
Minsu share no. Obre ombesa ayi.
Boss.
Se bibi ayo okay.
Boss bibi ada dana kwa. Aka yi ne nko ana.
Bibi abeba.
Bibi ala kama.
Wa ala